Karate Kid Legends emerges not merely as a sequel, but as a profound immersion into the rich tapestry of a franchise that has transcended generations, imbuing the collective imagination with the philosophy that karate is far more than a mere combat discipline. From the initial moment of its conception, the creative team imposed upon itself the momentous mission of honoring the venerated legacy established by the preceding installments, those that etched iconic figures and timeless lessons about balance, perseverance, and respect into the collective memory. This commitment manifested tangibly in every facet of the production, from the meticulous conception of the new dojo, a space imbued with the serene and reflective spirit of Miyagi-Do, to the subtle yet significant incorporation of visual and narrative elements that evoke the nostalgia of the original films. Exhaustive research into the primary trilogy stood as a fundamental pillar, ensuring a stylistic and thematic coherence that longtime fans would deeply appreciate. Curiously, although the idea of restoring the original 1984 dojo floated in the early stages of development, the final vision leaned towards the creation of a new sanctuary of karate, a space that symbolized the continuous evolution of the martial and philosophical legacy. The design of the new emblem, a bold fusion of Miyagi's iconic bonsai and the menacing cobra of Cobra Kai, visually encapsulates the tension and potential convergence of philosophies that the new film will explore in detail. This creative process was intense, with multiple conceptual proposals until a design was reached that resonated with the central themes of the film, interweaving hidden meanings related to the balance between controlled aggression and inner discipline. The young talents who embody the new generation of karatekas immerse themselves in a rigorous training program under the tutelage of expert choreographers, absorbing not only the physical technique of the traditional katas, but also the profound philosophy underlying each movement. The dedication of the lead actor or actress was palpable, finding direct inspiration in the constant viewing of the original films to understand the essence of the Karate Kid spirit. Even the screenplay itself became a testament to the respect for the past, with handwritten notes from the director and producers outlining the careful integration of subtle references to characters and events from the previous films, an exercise in narrative balance that sought to surprise and delight the most ardent followers. The palpable camaraderie between the veteran actors, in case of their return, and the new faces on set movingly symbolized the passing of the generational torch, uniting the yesterday and tomorrow of this endearing saga. To facilitate this connection, special screenings of the original films were organized, allowing the new cast members to internalize the tone and soul of Karate Kid. However, Karate Kid Legends is not content to live in the shadow of its glorious past. With courage and vision, it expands its narrative universe, introducing complex new characters, each with their own intricate motivations, and a formidable antagonist who will challenge our heroes in unexplored territories. The film delves sensitively into contemporary themes such as the suffocating pressure of familial and social expectations, the arduous search for personal identity in a constantly changing world, and the inherent complexities of modern rivalries, where the lines between good and evil often blur. The first image of the actor or actress portraying the new antagonist in their dojo of avant-garde and aggressive aesthetics, diametrically opposed to the serene atmosphere of Miyagi-Do, immediately establishes a new paradigm of confrontation. The design of this rival space drew from the influence of contemporary fighting styles, reflecting a philosophy where the achievement of victory, regardless of the ethical cost, stands as the sole dogma. The eclectic fighting style of the new antagonist, an amalgamation of various martial arts, demanded a specialized and exhaustive training regimen for the actor tasked with bringing them to life. The fight sequences, a hallmark of the franchise, reached new heights of spectacularity and dynamism. The scene of the lead actor or actress facing a multitude of opponents in a stark and urban setting exemplifies how the challenges transcend the physical limits of the dojo, bursting into everyday life. The filming of these outdoor sequences presented considerable logistical challenges, from traffic management to the control of large groups of extras. The stunt team demonstrated commendable professionalism in ensuring the safety of the actors in every risky movement. Surprisingly, some of the most impressive stunts were performed by the actors themselves, a testament to their dedication and months of intense training. The relationship charged with dramatic tension between the lead actor or actress and another cast member in a secondary but important role hints at a rivalry of a deeply personal nature, transcending mere martial competition. The actors explored the emotional layers of their characters, seeking an authenticity that would resonate on screen. Interestingly, the dynamic between these two characters will experience unexpected plot twists designed to surprise the audience. A look at the idea board in the writer's room, replete with names of new characters, possible plot developments, and detailed schemes of fight sequences, offers a fascinating window into the intricate creative process that propelled the expansion of the Karate Kid universe. The writing team invested a significant amount of time in building compelling backstories and clear motivations for each new character. As a small curiosity, some of the names of these new characters pay veiled homage to key members of the production team and seminal figures in the history of martial arts. Finally, a behind-the-scenes snapshot of an intense karate tournament scene reveals the diversity of fighting styles represented and the palpable intensity of the competition. The inclusion of professional martial artists as extras added a visceral level of authenticity to these sequences. It is fascinating to discover that some of the karate techniques exhibited in the tournament are relatively unknown outside specialized martial arts circles. The soul of Karate Kid has always resided in the elegant and powerful dance of its fight sequences, and Karate Kid Legends aims to redefine standards with choreography that fuses the classic grace of traditional karate with the dynamic energy of more contemporary techniques. The meticulous process of creating these sequences begins with the stunt coordinator, who, through detailed diagrams and the demonstration of fundamental movements, breaks down the complexity of each confrontation for the actors. Rehearsals become movement laboratories, where every kick, every block, and every transition is refined until perfection is achieved. The planning of each action scene is an exercise in intense collaboration between the director, the stunt coordinator, and the actors, utilizing visually impactful storyboards and video pre-visualizations that define every camera angle and every blow with millimetric precision. Some of the most ambitious fight sequences required multiple days of filming, capturing each crucial instant from various perspectives to maximize the impact on screen. A close-up of an actor's feet executing a spinning kick reveals the astonishing precision and absolute control demanded by the convincing execution of karate movements. The training of the actors was not limited to the mere mechanical repetition of the movements. Emphasis was placed on the internalization of correct posture, the maintenance of balance, and synchronization with breathing, essential elements that infuse authenticity into every action. As a revealing curiosity, some actors experienced the physical rigor of the training to the point of developing calluses and blisters, a testament to their dedication and the long hours of barefoot filming. The strategic use of slow motion during filming allowed the filmmaking team to highlight the intrinsic beauty and refined technique of the karate movements, as well as the physical impact of the blows. Some slow motion shots were recorded at exceptionally high frame rates, capturing details that the human eye can barely perceive. The detailed storyboards of the key fight sequences became an indispensable visual roadmap, illustrating every movement, the intended camera angle, and the possible visual effects that would complement the action. These sketches often took on the appearance of dynamic action comics, with a surprising richness of detail in each vignette. Between takes, an atmosphere of camaraderie and mutual respect could be observed between the actors and the stunt team, reflecting the intense physical effort shared and the bonds forged during the strenuous hours of filming. To mitigate the risk of injuries, regular stretching and physiotherapy sessions were implemented directly on the set. Beyond the spectacularity of the fight sequences, Karate Kid Legends delves deeply into the timeless philosophy of Miyagi, reminding us that the true spirit of karate transcends mere combat skill. The film sensitively explores the fundamental principles of inner balance, the profound respect for oneself and for others, the unwavering perseverance in the face of adversity, and the constant pursuit of inner peace through mental and physical discipline. An evocative image of a veteran actor portraying a mentor figure imparting a lesson to the lead actor or actress that goes beyond martial technique, perhaps through the patient care of a bonsai or the meditative concentration in painting, captures the essence of these teachings. To ensure the authenticity and depth of the representation of Zen philosophy and traditional martial arts, the valuable consultation of experts in these disciplines was enlisted. The bonsai that appears in the film is not mere prop. It is a real specimen, cared for over years by a specialist, symbolizing patience and constant growth. A scene of the lead actor or actress immersed in meditation in a serene environment reflects their commitment to the search for inner balance and mental serenity. On the set, quiet spaces designed to facilitate the actors' concentration and connection with the emotional depth of their characters during the most introspective scenes were set up. As a personal curiosity, the lead actor or actress practiced meditation daily as part of their preparation for the role. The meaningful dialogues between the mentor figure and the lead actor or actress, where the values of respect and humility are discussed, are the result of a careful writing process that sought to avoid superficial cliches and transmit authentic and enduring messages. Curiously, some of the most impactful lines of dialogue were improvised by the actors during rehearsals, based on their understanding of the characters. A scene where the lead actor or actress shows compassion and helps someone in need, illustrating that the spirit of Miyagi extends beyond the dojo and applies to everyday life. The director emphasized the importance of showing how the principles of karate apply to real-life situations, reinforcing the message that true power resides in character. This scene in particular was inspired by a personal anecdote from the director about the importance of empathy. A panoramic view of the filming team working in a beautiful natural setting, such as a Zen garden or a mountain, highlighting the connection between karate, nature, and the search for harmony.